Slide left, opens long, tightens 4 minus, opens long, tightens 2, tightens 1 plus. 40. Keep left over crest, 5 right plus, opens long, tightens 4 over crest, tightens 1 plus. Long, tightens 40. 6 left minus half long, tightens 5 plus. 80. 6 right minus long, tightens half long, and 6 left minus the crest, and 4 right tightens, 2 minus tightens 1. Tightens into 1 left plus half long, opens long, tightens half long, tightens, and 2 right minus half long, tightens 1. Tightens, opens half long, keep in over crest, 2 left, tightens 1. Tightens.
The end of the downhill section here will take you towards the end of the stage. Short sprint on tarmac, looking very, very good for Peter Solberg.
4 right minus tightens 3, half long, tightens 1 plus, half long.
Was to go on to win the stage, increase his lead to 28.6 seconds. Well, we heard from Rosberg that he had some problems at the end of the previous stage, losing power. Splits was okay at the first sector. Second split rather was down 3.2 off Peter Solberg. So still looking good for a top 10 finish. Got a problem for Mats Rosberg off the road. A huge frustration for the young Norwegian. Turns out that power steering damage that he picked up earlier, couldn't quite hang on to the car, and it flicked him out of the rally.
We lost the power steering just on the entry of the corner up there, and I couldn't correct the slide I had through the corner, and was just working myself down here, and at the end we hit or ended in the ditch, so it's just couldn't get straighten the car up, and we touched the bank up there, and just off we went.
So with both Novikov and Rosberg out, this is what it looks like. Solberg by 28.6 ahead of Latvala. Kjærveden now just under 10 seconds behind his teammate, ahead of then Loeb. Very close to Kjærveden considering his road position, and Ogier with Henning still driving well in the top 6. We're going into the last couple of stages of the day. Can Peter Solberg hang on? Will there be any tactics? We'll find out in just a moment. So, as the local wildlife might be concerns for the drivers and crews. Brave cameraman, I wouldn't like to stand that close to that young fella there. But not a concern for the crews out there. Loeb starting to find pace in the second part of the day. Second pass through the 23.6 Ks of the Tiva stage. Considerably cleaner. You can see the line that Loeb has got. On stage 5 was to pick up a front right puncher rather, 10 Ks in. Lost him quite a lot of time. But here on stage 6, working well into the final part of the day. Stage 5 was to be 5th place for Loeb. At stage 6 he went on to win his first win of the rally. So now we start to wonder if there's going to be some tactics going on behind Sebastian Loeb. That's the time of Loeb that we've seen. Going into this, of course, Kjærveden had dropped to 4th behind Ogier. Going into the final stage of the day. Over than 5.7 seconds ahead of Loeb going into this last stage.
Pitkä vasen, tosi hidas mene penkka. 4. Lyhyt vasen K210. Lyhyt se Loiva 100. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Erittäin vasen nopea tiukka.
A little bit slower for Mikko Hievinen. It's unintentional. Well, he drops behind Loeb at the end of the day to be third. Ogier having moved ahead of Mikko Hievinen going into this final stage. We've seen tactics before from the Frenchman. Is that likely to be the case? Certainly looks like he's not going to match the time of his teammate.
18, putain c'est 18 entre 19 ans. 100 mètres, fin gauche en 80, mais ils avaient passé 19 là.
You can hear Ingrassia giving him the order to back it off.
Une ligne, 100 mètres, droite 140 et encore 14 secondes, droite 140 sur gauche en 44 freins, arrivé, gauche en 44 freins, arrivé.
So from 13.3 seconds behind Latvala in third position. Ogier was to finish the day in fourth. 57.2 seconds away from the lead, 1.9 seconds behind Mikko Hievinen. But for Jari-Matti, a drama going into the final stage. The opportunity of him to be able to fight for a rally seemed to be cruelly taken away yet again. As to turn out that there was a problem with the front differential. He effectively only had rear-wheel drive, some front-wheel drive when it was on the faster sections of the stage. It meant that he was to drop significantly down. He was to drop down to 8th position by the end of the end of the rally, or end of the day rather, going into day 2. His time was only good enough for 20th fastest, losing 3:27 to the fastest time of Loeb. And then chivalrously, I guess, letting Peter Solberg through at the side of the road. There goes Peter Solberg going through towards the end of the day. But huge frustration for Jari-Matti Latvala.
A lot of time lost, over 2 minutes. What exactly happened?
We came to the beginning of the stage. There is before the stage starts, 500 meters, there is gravel, and when I came on the turn on the road section, when I turned it from the tarmac to the gravel, I noticed that the diff was slipping immediately and very heavily, and I barely got to the top of the hill where the start was. I thought it was a rear diff. I checked the rear diff, but then I realized that it was the front, so I had nothing to do. I tried to. We didn't have any time to do anything. We just had to go. So the front diff is broken, and we came only with the rear wheel drive through the stage.
A great disappointment for Latvala and for Ford, but for this man, he's been absolutely mighty from the very first stage. An incredible stage win on 2, taking 20 seconds out of everybody. And he's won the first 4 stages of the day. Stage 5 was second to Sebastian Ogier by just 1.4 seconds. And the final stage of the day, certainly no evidence of tactics from Solberg. Wants to have the biggest possible lead he can going into day 2.
Slight left, half long, 6 right minus half long, tights neat minus half long.
Peter, it's the end of the final stage in Greece on the first day, but Jari-Matti, you've had to pass him. What happened in there?
I was driving long time behind him, you know, long time, and he could have stopped before because that was very bad, you know. So.
So maybe Latvala not so chivalrous after all, but still a 51-second lead ahead of Sebastian Loeb, who in turn is just under 4 seconds ahead of Hievinen, with Ogier a tactical drive to 4th place ahead of great performance by Henning Solberg, Matthew Wilson, a frustrated Jari-Matti Latvala, and a solid performance by Räikkönen, Kuipers and Nasser Al-Attiyah now doing well in S2000.
Finally, my rhythm was really good because with all that, I'm still second and cleaning the road all the day, puncture, and so I think we were faster than the other, except Peter today. So for sure tomorrow we have again not the best position, but on the road, but we'll have to push.
Now then, Mikko, an interesting final stage there, and some tactics played. Can you tell us what happened?
well, we were just a bit slower than Sebastian, and now we are behind him.
And obviously this puts you in a fantastic or much better position for tomorrow's stages, third on the road.
Yeah, it's good. We are in a good position, but of course Petter is quite far ahead, so let's see what we can do against him, but for sure we have a good fight now with Loeb and Osier.
And the final stage, some tactics on stage there, is giving you a better road position for tomorrow. Is this why you did it?
Yeah, exactly. Like usually on gravel, it's always important to be far on the road, so I have to, when I saw the problem of Jari Matti, I said now Peter is far away in front, and it's better to try to stay close to Mikko and Seb, because I had not enough gap compared to them, so I prefer slow down a bit.
So, as always, very, very carefully worded, but we know exactly what he's thinking, and he's got a very, very good point. Day 2 will be stages 7 stages to take in for the cruise, 142 Ks, and it's going to be very interesting to see whether Petter Solberg has done enough. Is 51 seconds going to be enough for him to take the lead at the end of day 2 and go into day 3? We will have to find out. It's been a scintillating drive by Loeb and by Solberg. We'll see more action on motors very soon. Take care.